Gonna build a home, then you're never more alone. Live our lives together, call it home sweet home. I told you last night, would have no fight. Cause I'm one you love me like you know I'm loving you. You say you're gonna love me and always be true. So prove to me, my darling, as we travel to fight to so we can love just a little, love just a little. We're alone, loving like we do. Loving like we love.
Hi, today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the importance of preventative health care. Being able to take care of your body and know how it works and what can cause disease. There's lots of new diagnoses out there today, like autoimmune disease, cancers, things like that, that they tell you that we don't know what's causing it. We may not know 100% what's causing it, but if we look at how the body functions, we can learn what we need to do to keep it in good health. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how to take care of our bodies. Our body's chief antioxidant, the mother of all antioxidants, is called glutathione. I know that's a mouthful, but basically it detoxes all of the bad things out and keeps around all of the good things. So that's why they call it the mother. So the mother of all antioxidants, glutathione. What is it? Well, it's a molecule. It sticks to pesticides, dyes, preservatives, heavy metals, toxins, cancer cells, precancer cells, and removes them from the body on one side. On the other side of the molecule, it is recycling our vitamins so that our body can utilize them fully without flushing them down the toilet. So today, glutathione, the mother of all antioxidants. How do we boost glutathione in our bodies? How do we know if we need to? Well, we have found that all long-term chronic illness is low in glutathione. So if you have a long-term chronic illness, it would probably behoove you to learn a little bit about glutathione and some of the ways that we can boost it. Getting a good night's sleep, exercise, and eating certain fruits and vegetables like cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, onions, avocados. These are all good. But the best way that I have found is a product called Immunical. It boosts glutathione by adding a precursor, which is double bonded cysteine. Double bonded cysteine in this form is able to cross the blood-brain barrier, go into the cell, produce glutathione, come out of the cell, clean up the brain, and remove it out of the brain. So if you're interested in learning more about boosting glutathione, you should get you some Immunical, speak to your doctor about it, speak to your naturopath, or make an appointment with me, and I will tell you everything I know about glutathione. I've seen some amazing things with this product. It can help you to detox all of the things out of your body, like heavy metals that might be there from certain medications or foods or medical procedures that you've had done, like the old mercury fillings that people had for years. It's really important to boost the glutathione if you are already low in glutathione, because you might have an MTHFR gene mutation, which is one of the latest findings in genetics about how our body is able to detox. So they found that we have a toxicological system in our body, and most people, depending on which doctor you talk to, have about 40 to some people say as high as 95% of the population have at least one of these MTHFR gene mutations, which can contribute to us being low in glutathione, unable to detox, and to start displaying disease. We don't want that in our body. Knowledge coupled with understanding, which is applied, is wisdom, which is power. So when we get this knowledge and we apply it, we can strengthen our bodies and strengthen our lives so that we can go out and be all that God has called us to be. How do we become acidic in the environment of our body? Well, the number one way that we become acidic in our body is through stress. Stress cranks out cortisol. Hi, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about alkalinizing the body. Our bodies work off of a pH scale. 0 to 14. Our blood is about 7.36, slightly alkaline. So what causes us to have disease in the body is when we become acidic and our blood starts to stick together and it can't carry oxygen and nutrients. This increases our aging as well. So we think, well, what can we do? Well, we can increase water, we can increase minerals, but we need to know what causes us to become acidic. The number one factor that I have found is stress. Stress causes our body to crank out cortisol from our adrenal glands, which is acidic to the body. When our blood sticks together, it looks like stacked tires. The red blood cells stick together and can't carry oxygen and nutrients. So what could cause that besides stress? One soda, for an example, is 2.2 on the pH scale. In order to balance our body after drinking one soda, we would have to drink 3.2 gallons of an 8.6 pH water in order to balance one 15-ounce soda that's full of sugar. So sugar is acidic. Tea, coffee, stress, all of the things that we love to do when we eat fried foods, meat, all of this is acidic. Am I saying that we can never have these things? No, but we need to balance them out. We need to know when we're doing something, what it is actually doing to the body. So make sure that you are getting plenty of rest. You are turning your phone off and your router off at night, which can also cause relay you or the blood to be stuck together and look like stacked tires, where we're not getting oxygen and nutrients out of those cells that are stuck together. So take care of your body, know your environment, and make wise choices when you eat. And if you do choose to eat meat, and you do choose to eat a lot of things that are sugary, maybe for a big event, take you some digestive enzymes that will help break it down and get it out of the body so that your body can utilize what good is in what you're putting in and remove the bad as fast as possible. Have a great day. God bless. I'd like to talk to you today about a subject that I'm sure no one wants to talk about, but we all need to know about, which are parasites. Now we think, how in the world would we get parasites? Everything is clean. We're cleaning everything. We cook our meat. We just can't be that sure if we aren't in control of where our food is coming from. A lot of people don't know that we are shipping some of our meat to China to be processed. And in the manufacturing part of our lives, we have no idea what's going on, and it's just not as safe as we think that it should be. So parasites have been something that I have discovered that most everyone struggles with at some point in their life. So knowing how to take care of these issues, you can start seeing people that have parasites. They're tired, their skin is dry, they are having issues with bowel movements, either constipation or diarrhea. So what are some things that we can do to combat parasites? Well, green black walnut, wormwood with clove is a very good product. Now, the black walnut hull is great for that. The Indians knew that. You can buy that at pretty much any health food store. You can get food grade diatomaceous earth, which is another form that you can use. Obviously, if you are doing these things, you need to be under the care of a physician so that they will know how your body is reacting. Parasites can rob us of sleep. They can rob us of our health. They can cause us to develop autoimmune disease and even cancer. So it's very important to take note of the small changes, and sometimes people might notice these changes, but they aren't putting them together collectively as being an issue with parasites. They may have insomnia, their skin is dry, they're having constipation, and they're irritable, and they feel depressed, and they just don't have energy anymore. That could be an issue with parasites. So don't wait. Don't allow one more day to go by where you aren't in control of what's going on in your health. Hi, today I'd like to expound on what we were previously talking about, on what do we do if we think we might have an infection of some sort with parasites. Well, sometimes we might be in a position where we don't have time to go and actually do a stool test or have a blood analysis or whatever to be able to determine specifically if we do, and we want to just treat our body and see if it will help us to feel better. There are lots of different ways that we can do this. I like to use things that are going to probably not be everyone's favorite. Parasmart, it's liquid and pills. You don't have to do the liquid if you don't want to. Then you can also detox your body of these parasites by using things like food grade diatomaceous earth. You can take all sorts of natural products, natural herbal products. There's even some homeopathics out there, but it's important to focus on these things. And also when you're doing it, things like zeolite that remove heavy metals. When you start removing those, there's an affinity for parasites with heavy metals. There's an affinity for yeast with these heavy metals. So when we start detoxing those out of the body, our body can start dealing with some of these. I hope all of you will take the time to go online and study what all parasitical infections can actually do to our bodies and be determined to tackle the issue of parasites. Hi, I'd like to give a quick recap of the show today. It's important to boost glutathione. It's the mother of all antioxidants. It's important to detox our body of all the bad things out, like parasites and heavy metals. So get out there and learn as much as you can. Drink plenty of water and do what you know is right. Turn off that router and get plenty of sleep, because you're going to feel a lot better for doing it.